What's happening, everybody? Justin Czar with bowhunting.com, and we are here at the 2022 ATA show. If you hear any beeping noises, it's because everybody's still setting up their booths. It's actually day 0. The show hasn't even started yet. We're going to be taking a look at some of the new products from ScentLok for this year, and this is stuff that I am personally excited about and invested in because I was at the ScentLok facility with their team, kind of going over some improvements and changes and things that our team thought that would make their garments better, and they actually took our suggestions and implemented them into some of the new garments that we're going to go over here in a minute. So we got 3 new pieces we're going to be looking at for this year. The first one is going to be the Phantom Pant. This is the first lightweight pant. Think of like a Savannah pant for early season that's in the BE1 line. So this is the premier line for ScentLok. This is their top of the line, best stuff that they make. They now have an early season lightweight version. So again, this is the Phantom Pant. Great light season pant. It's a little bit stretchy, right? So when you're doing that spot and stalk, a lot of us are going out west. We're doing mule deer or antelope or elk or something like that during the early season. You're on the ground, moving around. You want something that's got a little bit of give to it that fits really well. That's really what this Phantom Pant is designed for. It's got the Precip-X coating on it, so it's gonna shed moisture off of it. Just a great pant. The other cool thing about this, and unfortunately I don't have it for the video, but they're making this in a solid pattern. It's like a grayish, brownish type color. So it's gonna be the very first garment ScentLok has ever had in a solid pattern. Again, I know a lot of you guys out west that are doing spot and stalk stuff don't really see the need to wear camouflage bottoms, and you don't have to anymore. So that's the Phantom Pant. Next thing we're gonna jump into is gonna be, I don't know which garment I'm more excited about, this or the next one. So this is going to be the BE1 Voyage Bib. And this is something that I feel like has been missing from the ScentLok line for a while. It's just a good set of mid-weight bibs. You know, they've got some awesome bibs in the lineup right now. The Fortress, right? It's great if it's like blizzarding and below 0 and just the nastiest of the nasty late season conditions. But for most of that fall, right? We're talking end of October through Thanksgiving and into December, they just never had a bib. And I wear my BE1 Voyage a lot. It's probably my #1 go-to, like most of the season, that's what I'm wearing. I love it. It's just the right weight to keep me warm down into the upper 20s with the right underlayers and into the 50s when it's a little bit warmer out. But I always wanted a bib. It keeps everything a little bit warmer, keeps it a little bit more compact into your body. So they came up with a bib. A couple things that they did for this year. So they revised the suspension system on the suspenders. So you've got a ladder type system. They got rid of the Velcro. A lot of us, myself included, aren't big fans of Velcro on our hunting gear. So you've got this kind of ladder type system where you can just very quickly, silently adjust, if I can get that in there, adjust the length of your suspenders here. We've got knee length leg zippers on the sides here. We've got your cargo pockets, and it's the same material, the same thickness that, you know, we've really come to love from the BE1 Voyage line. In my opinion, like, this is the most versatile, best go-to all-around fall bow hunting garment that ScentLok makes. Is the BE1 Voyage, and now we've got a bib to add in there, which is awesome. So the last piece we're gonna talk about is an update to a garment that came out a couple of years ago. It was called the Reactor Jacket. And it was the first line of BE1 stuff that came out. The Reactor was kind of like the insulating version, right? They had a jacket and a pant. It has thermal mapped insulation, which means it's got insulation in the places you need it and doesn't have it in the places you don't. So it's very low bulk. It's great for layering. But what they did is they took the Reactor Jacket and they completely redesigned it and made it even better than it was before. So this is the new Reactor Jacket. It's got the same thermal mapped insulation. So you're gonna have insulation like on the tops of your arms, in your chest, in your back, and those areas that really need it, okay? Obviously it's a full zip jacket. They added a hood to it, which for me is a must-have. I pair this with my BE1 Voyage a lot. The BE1 Voyage doesn't have a hood on it, and I prefer to have my hood underneath my outer layer. So this is perfect. It's a form-fitting hood, which means when you put it on, it's gonna fit to your head. So when you turn to the side, the hood moves with you. We've all had those jackets that have those enormous hoods, and you put it up and you turn and all you see is the inside of the hood, right? This doesn't have that problem, right? So it's a form-fitting hood. This is also a windproof garment. They put a windbreak lining inside of this thing, right? So this is why I really love it. When you get those days where it's a little bit blustery, again, down into the 20s, you want something to layer underneath your Voyage, right? So this, I'm gonna pair this probably, you're gonna have your Voyage Bibs, you're gonna take your Reactor Jacket, and then your Voyage Jacket on top of that. Like for me, that's gonna be the perfect mid into late season layering. So as I said, guys, they completely recut this entire garment, adjusted the sleeve length, adjusted the torso length on it. We've got a new hood, thermal mapped insulation. Like this is just gonna be a great all around piece. And this is a jacket you could wear standalone even in most of October. You could pair this with like the Voyage BE1 heated vest. So like you could wear this jacket out, put that vest on. If it starts getting a little chilly that last half hour, 45 minutes, click that heated vest on and you're good to go. So very, very excited about some of the improvements that ScentLok has made. They have a lot of other new garments for this year, but these are the three that I picked out that I'm most excited about. So again, we've got, this is the Reactor Jacket, we've got the Voyage Bib, and we've got the Phantom Pants, all new from ScentLok for 2022. Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna be bringing you some more great content the entire show, so make sure you stay tuned.